Hey y'all, so a quick little update regarding episode 9, which will come out next week. I'm currently in the process of moving as I'm graduating high school next Friday. So just acknowledge that when I update episode 9, it might come a little bit later and it may be using a robot voice as I'm currently in a hotel right now with my mom and I don't want to disturb her while she's working because she works a lot. But we appreciate her. But yeah, just a little heads up. But it shouldn't affect the quality of me giving you guys the information about the episode because this gonna be a lot. Anyways, let's just get into episode 8 of Fantasy Boys. To recap, they performed Sugar Rush Ride and Coco Bop in the last episode, and Coco Bop ended up with a score of 2,600, and that made them current first place as they didn't show Sugar Rush Ride's ranking until this episode. And they also announced at the end of that episode the ranks from 10 to 14th as of right now, and that was Santa, Kaminso, Lee Hanbin, Kim Gyure, and Oh Hyun-tae. So just keep that in mind when I talk about the rankings at the end of the episode. The first team to perform was the energetic team, also known as Cheese Sticks, which I love. And the members were Ha So-ki, Hwan Jae-min, Kang Dae-hyun, Moon Hyun-bin, Song Do-hyun, Kim Gyure, and Hayato. And the leader for this round, I believe, was Jaemin. And their teamwork seemed to be growing as the members kept practicing together. And Gyure and Dae-hyun were the two members that struggled the most. And they started helping each other out, which I thought was very, very sweet. And then during the mentor check, they said that everything was pretty much good, except that Daehyun kept messing up a little bit, which sadly meant that they had to get rid of one member. And they sadly decided for that to be Hayato, as he was said to be very opinionated, and they were just worried about the teamwork and cooperation overall if they decided to keep him. And for the performance, I thought it was a very, very good performance. It was very solid, very beautiful, very nice, well done. They had a lot of praise from the judges as well, and they ended up with a score of 3,060 points, currently making them first place. And Queso looked so freaking mad when they announced that, and I just found that funny for some reason. The next team was the Sugar Rush Ride team, and they pretty much just showed the performance really, and I already said what I thought about it in the last episode. I thought it was very good. It wasn't one of my personal favorites, but they still ended up with a score of 3,390, currently making them the first place people, and that didn't shock me in the slightest. But yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? I just love every time they show the score, they kept showing Queso's face. This man looks so pissed throughout the entirety of this episode, and I'm just worried for his health, bro. Is he okay? His mental health, I mean. Is he okay? I hope he's doing okay. The next was my first and last team, going by the name of You and Me, and the members consist of So Sang-woo, Daniel Hwan-ho-la-chapelle, Kim Byung-jun, Kim Kyu-hyun, and then the 3 added members, Kaden, Hayato, and Kang Gi-dang. When they were originally 4 members, they decided the leader was Byung-jun, and they struggled a lot with the song because it doesn't really fit any of their styles. Also, they only had 3 rappers and 1 vocalist in their group, and that is also very, very hard to do. And then during the midterm check with the mentors, they struggled a lot. A lot of the members didn't even have their stuff memorized. They were very off sync, and I was just very, very worried for them and everything. And then when the other members came, the main person that struggled a lot was Kaden. But after he started asking questions from the other members and get clarification on things, he started to improve a lot, which is very, very good because I really want Kaden to improve more and just be a very, very good performer. And I loved this performance, bro. This performance was so freaking good, and this is my second favorite performance. Yeah, probably my second favorite performance of this episode. I loved it so freaking much. It was so cute. It was just so hype, and I loved it. They got a lot of praise from the judges as well, and they ended up with a score of 2,600, tying with Coco Bop for 3rd place at the time. And I was like, dang, okay, I see how it is. I'm just glad this isn't another My Teenage Girl situation where 2 teams tied and a whole mess just ensued because of it. I'm just happy we don't have that now. The final team to perform was the Not Today team, also known as Nutritious Boys, and they consist of members Jin Myung-jae, Lee Han-bin, Kam Min-so, Kang Han-woo, Kim Jin-ho, Park Hyun-gyun, and Nam Soo-hyun. And their team was so good that they didn't have anybody kicked out or replaced or anything like that. Like, they were good from day one, and I was just so proud because, like, I love Myung-jae and Hyun, and I really want them to just do well in this show because they are so talented and they deserve the best, bro. And yeah, during the mentor check, they got a lot of praise from them too, and they even won first place during the check, meaning that they didn't have any members that were left, like I stated before. And during the performance, this is one of my favorite performances of the entire episode. This was my favorite one out of this whole mission. It was so good. The impact was so good. The vocals, the dance break was everything. Like, I loved everything about it. It was so amazing. They even got a lot of praise from the judges as well. And I was just so happy for them. I was so freaking happy. And they ended up with a score of 3,210, giving them second place overall, which I think they should have been first? Yes. But did I think they were going to get first? No. But I really wish they got first. And with that, the semester 4 round comes to an end, and they announced the rankings of all the teams. So Sugar Rush Ride ended up with first, and then Not Today ended up in second, Energetic ended up in third, and then My First and Last / Coco Bop tied for fourth. And like I stated in the last episode, they were going to get benefits solely based off of their rankings for each team. So Sugar Rush Ride received all benefits for all members since they all got first. For the Not Today team, the members that received the benefits were Jin-ho, Hyun-gyun, and Sung-hyun, which I think was deserved in my opinion. For the Energetic team, Jaemin and Do-hyun got the benefits, and then for Coco Bop, it went to Yuma, and then for Kangin-ang, it went to Kangin-ang for My First and Last. Sorry, I'm going a little too fast. I'm trying to do this before my mom comes back into the room. But yeah, then they announced the rankings of the current trainees, and only 27 trainees will move on to the semifinals. And I'm going to show the rankings on the screen right now. The current top 12 is K-Sol, Oh Hyun-tae, Kim Gyure, Santa, Kang Dae-hyun, Ling Shi, Moon Hyun-bin, Kim Woo-seok, Hikaru, Tae-seon, Yoo Jun-won, and then Sungmin ranking first overall, which I thought was fairly okay. But you could see on K-Sol's face, he was so mad that he's upset that he got 12th. And like, you could just see on his face, he looked visibly annoyed. And I'm just like, is this man okay? I need to know if he's okay. Anyways, they also saw the rankings from 13th to 27th. And that is Kam Min-so, Hikaru, Kim Jin-ho, Hwang Jae-min, Jin Myung-jae, Yuma, Kang In-ang, Na Sung-hyun, Kim Dae-hee, Kang Han-woo, Lee Han-bin, Kim Byung-jun, Kaden, Park Hyun-gyun, and then Hayato ended up ranking 27th, meaning that my boy Daniel was eliminated. And I'm so sad. Like, he's my outro, bro. Like, I love him. But keep in mind, the mentor, aka Sung-yoon, has the power to choose one person to stay. Who do I think he'll choose? I don't know, but I hope it's Daniel, because I need that man back. Or Do-hyun. He did very well in Energetic. I wouldn't mind him back. But that was the end of episode 8. And for the preview, it shows the semi-final mission will be based off of songs written by the mentors. So from what I can assume, they will have a song that the mentors have written for the show, similar to how it was last season when Soyeon wrote Sun for My Teenage Girl, which got heavily criticized, rightfully so. If you're an 80s fan, you know. But yeah, I just hope this season goes very, very well in terms of like the producer songs, and we don't have any more copyright accusations anymore, because we don't need that. And sorry, this one's a little bit quicker. I was trying to like finish this before my mom comes back, because I'm trying to do it quickly because I don't want to like disturb her while she's working. And episode 9 will most likely have a robot voice if she's in the room with me. So just letting y'all know ahead of time. If you hear me talking, you'll know. But thank you all for watching. Sorry, this one was a quick one. I was just trying to get this out to you guys before everything, went down. And I I don't know how to feel about the show anymore. Like, it's just, you know, this episode was a bit more tame than the last one, but you could just tell this final group, there are gonna be some problems, and I'm not prepared, bro. I'm not prepared. But let me know what you all thought of this episode, and I will see you guys next week for episode 9. See ya. You're mine, can it,